Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I know what I'm doing. Sound like I lost my mind. 'Cause I can't get no sleep. None of them girls you bad. I lost my mind. 'Cause I be giving up so many girls all over the world. But girl, none of them girls you bad.
Top of inning number 7. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to...
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one lifted to left. Santander settles under this one, and there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through it for the K. Snuck the fastball by him. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 3.
Adley Rutschman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This one in the air center field. Varsho has a beat on it, and that'll do it.
Someone called a paramedic. I'm on fire. We don't get together.
Runner at third, nobody out. Phil Rizzuto stepping in now for the Yankees. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And there's one down. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Phil Rizzuto. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Oh.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Phil Rizzuto.
In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. That's to third, and it goes just foul. base hit center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick.
Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Smack. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. First and second, 2 outs. Jason Varitek digs in now. He's 2 for 2. That one missed.
No, that's out. 1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Out towards right center field. Misses the ball, and it falls in. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And so runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jason Varitek up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Contreras crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Everything came together.
First and second, 1 out. Jason Varitek, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Way inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 1 out. That one way outside. 3-1 now. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down. Now here is Jason Varitek. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and they... Varitek, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Story on the move. Hit in the air, right field. Moniak has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So 2 down. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Jason Varitek 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jason Varitek will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. Inning over.
Stronger than the setback. Where they correct, I speak the truth, then I spit facts. Big racks, what I stack, ain't no chit chat. I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, popping from all-nighters. Chicken nothing but
back here at Fenway, and stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek.
Number 33, Varitek.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Then there's one down. So stepping in for Boston, Jason Varitek.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Moniak snags it on the run.
Worked all day, now it's time for play. Hey. Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey. Feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade.
And next for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. So two down, and the batter now, Jason Varitek. That one ripped. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back here in Boston, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it bangs off the monster. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio.
You got everything waiting for you. When you fall down, you better come back stronger. 'Cause you got everything waiting for you. Yeah, everything is waiting for you. 'Cause you got everything waiting.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
In the air left field, Hernandez turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Glasnow back to work.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with this pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Fair ball.
When
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Lumberjacks taking on the Mavericks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Getting the nod in this one, Dylan Cease. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Robbie Perkins now at the plate. And away we go here in Milwaukee. Late with the swing there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Good eye in that spot. Here's a 1-2. In the air to left center. Nori moving under it. And there's one down. Here's Wade Boggs now.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Clark makes his way towards it. He hauls it in. 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bill Mazeroski getting ready to hit. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Witt, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And him out front for strike 3. Max Clark, the next to hit. To third, Boggs. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And him out front for strike 3. So up next, Jack Caglione. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to first, and he's saved. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Foul ball there. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's Ketel Marte. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the second. Lau at the plate.
The first baseman, number 5, Brandon.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Number 86 swings through it for strike one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Hard liner, shoot the extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and they take a 3-run lead. A 2-run double.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The play, Dante Nori. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Bill Mazeroski will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off for third. And a sac bunt here. Jimenez. Low throw. He's safe.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. This one in the air, center field. Roberts on his way over. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back here at American Family Field, digging in, Dave Roberts. Roberts getting the start in center in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And his batting average this season is over 300. Strike 1. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. And saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Snap throw down to second.
Inside ball.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Has some trouble with it. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Marte whips it to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's the catcher, Robbie Perkins. Fly to left his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Clark settles under this one, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Swings through that. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Cal Raleigh digs in now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 2-0. O'Hearn under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Juan Soto now.
For Potomac, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And there's a ball.
Hey!
Look out.
Time out. That ball
That
got him right
fastball
there.
drilled him.
Up next for Potomac, the right fielder, number 15.
Man at first. And now Jack Caglione. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Marte to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Whip for 1. Throw to first. Safe. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Bottom of the fourth, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Makes a sliding stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Now the left fielder, Dante Nori.
The left fielder, Dante Nori.
0-1. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Hammered, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Mazeroski now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The 0-2. Runner on the move. In the air, right field. Caglione has a beat on it. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And they got him. Couldn't make it back in time. Back here at American Family Field. Stepping in, Dave Roberts. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. You know, this group of hitters finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Perkins in the box now. Takes strike one. And he swings through that one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Now one missed. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tapped softly on the ground. Witt. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Two down, base is empty. Now Wade Boggs. And the 0-1. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save. 2 outs and one in scoring position. Man at second. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Nice hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back singles. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Soto in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
High fly ball, right field. Caglione settles underneath it. 1 down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Popped in the air, left field. 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Clark. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Caglione.
Number 14, Jack Caglione.
And that one missing low. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-1 down. Right through there for a strike. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Knocks it down. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at second. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And now run away. Ketel Marte getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now here is Spencer Horwitz. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Man on second, two down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Andres Jimenez. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Jimenez, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Marte tosses to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Well, we go bottom six. Leading off, Brandon Lowe.
Number 5, Brandon
First pitch swinging. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Now here is Cal Raleigh.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Robbie Perkins. Matt Strom gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Out to short. Witt throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next,
Wade
the
Boggs now at the plate. 1 for 3.
Boggs.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Gunnar Henderson looking to start something with 1 gone. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down. And now the center fielder, Pete Alonso.
The center fielder, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Pinch hitter coming on, Kwan Galigalau, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Kwan Galigalau in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a foul ball. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Dante Nori.
The left fielder, Dante Nori.
That one ripped right center field. That's got a chance. And in 1 hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the DH, Bill Mazeroski. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And ball one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings and misses. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 8th. Here's Juan Soto. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jack Paglione, the next to hit. Tommy Kahnle will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Here's your 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Strike 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. He's already homered in this game. Kids, we're going to have to pause here. It's time for dinner. base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And now a two-out opportunity for Brandon Lowe.
The first baseman, number 5, Brandon.
Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at American Family Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Ketel Marte digs in now. The pitcher on here, Devin Williams.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Hey.
Foul ball there. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Got him swinging, and a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz.
Hey.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, base is empty. Andres Jimenez will hit next.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Here comes the 0-1. With in position. And that'll do it. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Non-stop turn and twist. Out of His mercy. What's on the done of my ground? Here, bunch of Antonella. They all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? Would you be would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot dive on. All you got to do is me true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand, I've got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body can tell me where you get it from. Not find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up on that all, you no look for them way. You look good enough against the matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We can just smile.
way. I'm a rotten man, she says she want one to stay. I'm going to wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock by your entrance, from papa pam pam. Girl, let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock by your entrance, from papa pam pam. Girl, let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to how you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing your ways and respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man want? Put your hands and all walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in, cry. And but you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive and all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfying your emotion. Hot off of the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time or rust. Skin smooth and precious, like she never get a cut. Expadaka to a lamp full up. Giddy up me and forget you is a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call, you know look for them where you look. Who you know against no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man a steer about night and day. Could I be only a human nature? We gotta just smile on our face and say, hey, hey. Want a man fi walk it, not fi play. Want a marathon man who can stay. Me all walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me and the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. A piece of money, the woman, where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in.
And next for the Mets, Carson Bench. He's already homered here in this one. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. One down. And up next for New York, Carson Bench. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Does anybody out there still give a f about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had. And my cheap one-night romance and always done bad. Heaven knows I'm just my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell.
So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. He's 0 for 1. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone.
Gripping on that grain. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISS, ISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, they gon' get denied, get defied. We about to buck down on your kin, I can know the kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on the. At the day, cannot give me, I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that leg.
Hey, you know if I say it, then I mean.
First and second, no outs. Here's Luis Robert. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
So here's Robert now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. This one in the air, right field. York makes a nice running catch. And that is a big first out.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, te matan, bien te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie, por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo
cara cruz. Ella no es tímida en la multitud. Rosita pa' la baby, todo su crew. La gente mirando y se desacató. El maquillaje sacó, ella tiene un fan club. Las gafas Cartier, si no las Jean Paul. Todos los carros deportivos con los RE Sport. Ella a mí me roncó y terminó llamándome, diciéndome que pa' salir le mintió. Dijo que no estaba de humor, que rico mami se sintió. Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traigo pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las mujeres.
You see, that's fake. Believe, that's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Altuve slings to first. Out leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there. Soderstrom, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The A's down to their final out. Looking to get the tying run on base.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted.